Welcome back to another Function Store tutorial video. If you've used our platform in the past, you know you can easily install Cloud Functions to your existing GCP projects in a few clicks. However, what if you don't feel comfortable connecting your projects to Function Store, but you still want to use the functions from our marketplace? Well, now you're able to install functions manually using a zip upload within the GCP console. So let's go ahead and review an example. First, let's go ahead and get started. Once you log into the marketplace, we're going to go and search for the function we want to install. For this example, we'll install the send welcome email function. After you've selected the function you want to install, you'll go ahead and click Install Latest Version. Now, rather than selecting a project you've connected to the platform, you'll see at the top the option to install manually on GCP. We'll go and select that option. And the first thing you should notice is that once you click Install from Zip, you'll be dropped down into the Zip tab of the function you've selected. And right here, you'll see the instructions necessary in order to install via Zip. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to your Cloud Functions within your GCP console. From there, you're going to go ahead and create a function, which we have available right here. So right here, we're in our Function Store demo project, and we're going to click Create Function. Now you're going to need to give your function a name. In this case, we'll name it Send Welcome Email. And you'll need to select a region, which we're fine with US Central 1. And the trigger type we're going to keep as HTTP. So we can go ahead and save this basic information. From there, we're going to select Runtime Build Connections and Security Settings. And you'll see that you have the ability to change the memory allocated, timeout, as well as auto-scaling how many minimum and maximum instances you want available for this function. For this example, we're going to keep them as the default settings, but what we do want to do is add unique variables for the runtime environment. Now, if you go back to the zip tab of the function you've selected and scroll down, it will show you which environment variables you need to add in order for the zip uploader to work. Now, for every function, you're going to need to include the G Cloud project. So we'll go ahead and click to copy and add that. And this project for us is project ID Webflow Demo 16243. So we'll add that as the value. And if we go back to Function Store, we can select the other environment variables, which because this function is powered by SendGrid, there's an API key required, a sender email, as well as a template ID. So we'll go ahead and add that information now. We have our API key, which will be unique for every instance. And we have our sender email, in which case we'll use hello@functions.store. And lastly, we have our template ID. Need the template, so that way we know which email to send to our new users. So we'll go ahead and copy that information too. Great. Now that you have your environment variables structured, you can go ahead and click Next. Now that we're on part 2 for coding, we're going to have to change the runtime from Node.js 14 to Node.js 10. And for the entry point, we're going to switch it from Hello World to Handler. Now we'll go ahead and click this drop-down menu and select the zip upload. And it's going to request a zip file. If you go back to Function Store and scroll down, you'll see that you could download the zip right here. And after a few seconds, it will go ahead and download to your computer. There we go. Now when we go back, we'll go ahead and click Browse and select our zip function. Our last step is we need a stage bucket. So we'll go ahead and we'll select a bucket. And now we can click Deploy. And just like that, you've now manually installed a cloud function from Function Store. No longer do you need to connect your projects. Now, if you like to make it easier, we do recommend that you connect your projects and you could save a lot of the manual work we did in this video. However, if you feel more comfortable, now you have the opportunity to install functions manually. If you'd like more information on this, you could check out our docs, which you could find on our website. Or if you need any more help, feel free to reach out to our customer success team. We hope you found this video helpful, and we can't wait to see what you build with Function Store.